introduced by a mutual friend to Reid Hoffman. And we were working on a project called Reid AI. So we built like an AI to represent Reid Hoffman. Reid Hoffman, the co-founder of LinkedIn and one of the earliest investors in OpenAI. And so we met, we talked for 4 hours, and then the next day he was like, "Oh, you should come work for me." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so I've been working with him. And so the kind of projects, it's a lot of the same stuff, but now I'm not alone, right? And I have like people I can bounce the ideas off of. I have teammates, and I'm like, "Oh, what if we wanted to like we're a lot of different stuff like translation, right? Translation is very useful, but now you can translate a speech into every single language. You can translate a podcast into every single language, and then you can use avatars to get the lip sync right, right? So there's a lot of stuff that I was like, the tools that I was playing with now became useful, and then now I have people I can like build the tools for, right? So building internal tools, vibe coding, using Replit with a Teams plan is great because now I can make tools for my teammates, and then they give me feedback, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Now it's and it's like lower risk than starting a company, like starting a startup, because you have like you're building internal tools for an organization that already exists, and people are like embracing AI, so you get a very good feedback loop and sense of community and teamwork when you make things. So that's great. Yeah.
It's really fascinating. And
Yeah.
the end goal of like AI project in the Office of Reid Hoffman is for internal use, or have you or your team thought about launching or releasing it to other external organizations and sell it to them, or?
That's a great question. I think we're not opposed to it. I think we kind of just view it right now as like let's just learn and experiment. Let's see what, some stuff does end up more publicly facing, but I think and like Reid AI, for example, is like it's an internal tool, but we are exploring what would it take, like what would it be, what would it take, what do we need to build to make it something that we feel comfortable putting in your pocket, right? So releasing more widely as like maybe a companion experience. So we're open to it. I think it's mostly like it's easier to move fast and experiment when you keep things internal. I think this is the thing about vibe coding I recommend. Because a lot of people are now getting into code generation and vibe coding. And I always say like, okay, you can get excited, it's good, but like start with things that